All right.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Now
That's the button I missed.
that's the bye. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the September 26, 2024 Traffic Commission meeting. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce the members. Mr. Anthony Bertolino to my left, Mr. Mike Mulcahy, Lieutenant Michael Williams, and Mr. Michael Mitchell. First order of business is approving the minutes of the August 22nd minutes of the meeting.
I make a motion.
Make a motion.
Is that on? Hold it, people. And then we'll vote for deleting what's on there if you want to delete it.
What's that?
Don't you have a problem with Pine Street?
Not yet, we haven't come to that.
Oh, we have to put it on there.
I will. Yeah, it's on yet. There we go.
But we got to vote to delete it.
No, it's on the agenda for tonight.
Oh,
Oh, for tonight. Okay, who seconded it? I'm sorry.
I did.
Okay. Okay. Okay, all in favor? Unanimous, okay. Okay, first order of business, we're gonna revisit this from our last meeting. Reason being, the clerk did not notify us, in a proper length of time, so we're gonna rediscuss or review it again. And the order is ordered that the Gloucester Code of Ordinance, Chapter 22, Traffic and Motor Vehicles, Section 22-270, parking prohibited at all times be amended by adding Pine Street, northerly side, from a point beginning at its intersection with Washington Street in an easterly direction for a distance of 90 feet. Again, we're talking about the corner of Pine and Washington. We have the Rogers Golf Station right on the corner. You have, the two.
You can't park in front of the fire hydrant anyway.
And for that,
last time.
and what's happening though, Mike, is right here, not
It's
the
a little tiny spot.
it's a little spot, an average car is about 16 feet in length, okay? So what someone does in the 10-foot area, they'll park the car and either block the driveway or the entrance into the service station area. So it's congested. Councilor Dilling asked that we support this, and I speak for myself, I support the order. Open for discussion.
well, I think the first thing, I don't, listen, I'm not the authority here.
Yeah.
I think the first thing you have to do is delete that from the passengers that we passed the last meeting.
We can do that, but that was never recorded to begin with, Tony.
We
No,
got
it's
to
a-
get on the list.
But for our record, we will do it because we passed it unanimously last time. Can we have a motion to delete what we did back on the 22nd?
So moved.
Okay. And Lieutenant,
For those of you who don't, if you understand, fine, if you don't understand what's happening, we voted last
Yeah.
meeting.
The same thing. We're voting for tonight.
yeah,
Oh, it's, no, we're not voting for it, but I'm voting to take it off.
yeah,
And
and re-vote tonight.
then do
And re-vote
it.
tonight for tonight's agenda.
The bylaws allow you to move something else.
That's right, yeah, recess. Okay,
Yeah.
so all. in
Robert's
favor?
rules allows it. You can, you
Move
can,
from minutes?
sure you can. Well, this is within reasonable time.
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor? Okay, again unanimous. Okay, again, let's go back. Order that we reinstated. The order on the table is prohibit parking for a distance of 90 feet from Washington on
I
Pine
make a
Street.
motion as stated.
Okay, Mike? Okay, any other discussion before we, I'm sorry, any other discussion on, we discussed it before?
Yeah.
Okay, can we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay? You can't do it twice. Okay, all in favor?
I was just getting the original.
Again, unanimous, we didn't contradict what we did last time. Okay. All right, then this is pretty simple. I just brought these along there. Councilor,
Can somebody tell me where we are?
Grove Street and,
this is the corner of Acacia and Grove Street.
exactly what it is.
And the order before us tonight is ordered that the Gloucester Code of Ordinance, Chapter 22, Traffic and Motor Vehicles, Section 22-269, stop intersections, be amended by adding Acacia Street at its intersection with Grove Street. This was put forth by Councilor Marjorie Grace, and she asked me to read this tonight to the commission members. I will not be in attendance this evening as I am in Arizona. I would like to submit the following regarding the addition of a stop sign at the intersection of Acacia and Grove Street. I feel a stop sign is needed at the corner of Acacia and Grove Street to enhance safety. Grove Street is a cut-through street to and from Washington Street, and thus sees a lot of use. Additionally, Acacia Street connects Grove Street to Gloucester Avenue. These routes are frequently used by drivers trying to circumvent traffic on Washington Street. Currently, some people use common sense and stop and at least slow down, but many people just drive and then jam on their brakes to avoid a collision at the intersection. A stop sign at this intersection will hopefully prevent an accident. There's a bus stop near this intersection as well, making the need for safety even more critical. I appreciate your consideration in this matter and appreciate all that you do to make this city a safer place to walk and drive. Thank you, Councilor Free, Marjorie Grace. Okay, open for discussion.
Is it, if my memory serves me properly, isn't Acacia just a side street?
Yes. It links Grove Street to Gloucester Ave.
About how many homes run Acacia?
Runs down to the Bowl Valley, 25, 30.
Yeah, please.
I think it was a stop sign.
There's never been a stop sign there, I don't think there's ever been an accident there.
I'm surprised there was a stop sign there, personally.
Yeah.
I don't know of many
It's
people
a
that
connected
go
Gloucester
to
Avenue. Gloucester Avenue.
usually on Grove Street.
It runs parallel to Maplewood Ave.
Yeah.
Okay, you got Maplewood Ave, next one will be Acacia.
Right. Your comments.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with it, I'm like saying is, I don't think there's ever been an accident there.
You know-
As long as, plus it's low speed limit to the as it's supposed to be.
His point should be well taken, not necessarily to move a vote, but taken to consider. We got a major thoroughfare if you go from Washington Street out. This is the side street. Caution should be rendered in those coming in on the side street. I live on Bass Avenue down by Good Harbor Beach. When I get up to, it's two-way street. Now, when I get up to the intersection, I'm always stopping. And I have a stop sign, but there wasn't always a stop sign before. There was nothing there. I still stop because I was afraid somebody coming down Nant Road or up Thatcher Road.
Right.
Or coming down Bath Avenue and curving onto Thatcher,
right.
which is a major highway. You have to be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like I said, I don't necessarily disagree with having a stop sign there, but it's, like I said, common sense, like he's saying, there's probably never been an accident there.
No.
Ever.
All right, I fully support, I support a sign there. If nothing else, it will stop traffic from turning onto a major road like Grove Street. It will stop them, give them the right of way. A T, what is it, a T intersection on side street is always secondary. That's
So
a
where do
second,
you want to decide?
right on the corner,
Right
right on Acacia and Grove Street. People on Acacia will stop, not the people on Grove Street.
Grove Street's got the right of way.
That's the main road, Grove Street. She's asking for a stop sign on Acacia.
Well, can we hear from her or hear from somebody who wants this, so we get a better understanding of
She
it?
did, well,
Yeah, but that's her, so we don't know about the neighborhood.
Not here. And I appreciate you're the chairman and
yeah,
you're in a political spot,
yeah.
but, and I don't wanna make something out of it. If my fellow, commissioners feel that this is something that should be done, by all means.
I think I gotta stop paying attention more to side streets, because I feel like most side streets have stop signs, and maybe I actually do that. I gotta stop paying attention. I would have thought that there's stop sign, I don't know, I'm not even sure if that's.
There isn't, but
The issue, like he's saying, is we should have neighborhood input. I don't know if she's talking to the neighborhood. She may be putting this in on her own, but not talking to the
Because you
neighborhood.
have a
The
like
neighborhood,
or a dislike.
right, does
Or
the
a buddy who
neighborhood
lives
want
on-
it? If the neighborhood doesn't want it, then there's no sense in putting it in.
But keep in mind, Mike, it's been on the website too for a couple of weeks, we advertise it.
I know, but most, as a city councilor, you're supposed to notify the neighborhood.
On the website. We're not gonna tell them to watch the
I
website.
don't know, but people, a lot of people will look and see what the orders are.
Yeah.
They don't wait until the night.
As a city council, you're not supposed to rely on that, you're supposed to knock on their doors, talk to your constituents in the neighborhood, you're trying to put something in.
And he just
If you
said,
don't go to, you don't just depend on the website to do it.
And I'm sure, Mike, that's what they did, some of the constituents.
But we
made-
don't know that, we don't know that.
Well, we have a choice, we either vote on it tonight or we can continue it until she's back.
I think we should continue it. Send her a message saying, did you talk to the neighborhood? Can we talk to some of the neighbors that are for and against it? It's the same thing that happened up on Apple Street, which where you wanted to put something in up there, no parking, and people come out of the woodwork once they knew about it.
Right.
You know, and we told them to have a thing about
did you, hold on, Bobby, let me ask. Did you go out of your way to tell her that we would, as a shoo-in or something like that?
Not at all. If you want to make a motion to continue, we'll vote to continue with it. Someone's gonna make a
I
motion.
make a motion that we continue the matter to our next meeting
it. So the
with
council.
an invitation
Right.
to both the constituents and the counselor in
If
charge.
they want it, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it makes perfect sense to put it there, but still, you should be talking to the neighborhood, and, you know, not just put it.
And I take objection to the fact that he comes, I come, and we don't have anybody from there.
We're rolling. He's on the record.
Well, I will venture to say, she will be at the next meeting, but we won't have one resident. We'll see. All right, if we do.
I think at least two of us feel better, maybe three.
No, and like I said, it's not that I'm against it. I'm just saying is did anybody talk to the neighborhood?
Exactly right.
Right.
All right, well, those are questions she can only answer.
Exactly.
And if she were here, she would, but she's not here.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Let's put it this way, nobody's had an accident there, the stop sign can wait another 30 days.
Okay, can we have a vote? Motion on the floor to continue the stop sign for Acacia Street till the next meeting or when Councilor Grace will be here. Can we have, a vote? All in favor? Okay.
I just wanted to be sure, you know, so we see the sign pops up and then the neighborhood starts to complain. You know, I've heard mixed things on the last couple stop signs we put up down by Madison and stuff. People like it, some people don't like it, you know, and they weren't really notified about it, all of a sudden they see a stop sign sitting there.
Just before you came, we had a suspicious feeling on one of the approvals that we made. And I thought we would have half that street up here
Right.
clamoring, why did you do that? Unfortunately, we didn't.
Yeah, it's just the fact that the neighborhood should be notified. I mean, like I said, this isn't a, you know, high traffic street anyways. It really isn't. Grove Street is a little bit more, but I don't think Acacia is.
All right, we'll ask, Marjorie when she comes back.
Absolutely.
Have you talked to the neighbors? Any questions we're gonna ask, we'll ask when she's here.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no problem with that.
I don't even know, is there a stop sign at the other end of the street?
So that's like what you do.
You know,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Interesting.
because that's what the road costs.
We want to continue talking about this or not?
you know, just a general principle that
Yeah.
comes to the fore by this type of a mission. You have nobody from the street. So somebody living on the street can't be really, oh, we have a loose city councilor running around saying, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
It's just clarification, that's right.
You know, someone, let's put her up to it, bring the neighbors in and discuss it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fine.
How many times have we had neighbor, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 neighbors and, you know, come in and have a discussion about it, so.
Now, let me say one thing, because I go back 20+ years.
Yeah.
In the old days, we had firemen, we had policemen, he was our chairman, and we had, I can't remember, my memory's good, myself, and there were a couple of others. You couldn't get anything by them It'd be easier to pull their teeth than it would be to get a yes out of them. Now, I'm not saying that's right, but they insisted on talking with people. They all did for approvals. I'm looking out the door where I lived one time, and the issue was on Bass Avenue coming onto Nautilus Road. In those days, Nautilus Road was a two-way street. And, what was his name? He lived on High Street, right off of High Street. Nice guy, steady, something about tall, thin guy. Doesn't forget, he forgets time probably. He came down and he was with his feet, he was measuring off the street. So I come out, I said, what are you doing? And he told me, he says, don't you do that? Oh, absolutely. You know, it was just, look, it was a different world and they did things differently. But the point that he gave was that they wanted to see people and they wanted to talk to people.
Good. Okay,
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
okay, can we have a second?
Thank you.
Who's the second?
I am.
Mike Mulcahy.
Yes.
There's a good football game on tonight.
Yeah, Cowboys better something.
We are adjourning the meeting at exactly 6:20 PM. I told everyone it would be a quick meeting, most likely.